It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Koke. Simeone looking to get on the end of this. He has found the way through. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area, plenty of movement too.
De Jong. Kubasi. Balde. Pedri. Kubasi. Paul Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Koke. Llorente. Who's he going to play in? Now it's Simeone. Tries a measured ball. And he thumps it clear. Gets it away. Muscular approach does pay off here. De Jong. Pedri. And he's on a charge. And it's Barrios. Yamal. And they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barrios. Quality ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De Jong. Played towards the other side. Rafinha. Now it's Lopez. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. That has been knocked clear. Barrios. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. And it's Lopez. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Simeone tries to clear. Pedri. And here's Lopez. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. That is good strength. Koundé. Ferran Torres! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yamal. Showing good feet. Koundé's cross. Barrios. Lookman. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Koke. Simeone. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Llorente. That's good play. Simeone. Barrios. Succumbs to the pressure. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Lopez. Yamal. He's in! Pedri! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the counter is on. Pedri. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Eric Garcia, nicely aimed pass, calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. That's well blocked and back out it comes. Lookman. So who's he picking out? Lookman. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Barrios. Oh, that's a very decent... Alvarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's up, shot a goal! Simeone. Eric Garcia gets rid without sophistication. And it's Llorente. Simeone. Simeone's cross. Koundé getting this one clear. De Jong. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Balde. Oh, it's played into the area. Okay, getting this one clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Balde. Tedri. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
De Jong. That has been cut short. Koke. Llorente. Has a look and plays it forward. Eric Garcia, played over towards the opposite flank. Koundé. Fermin. Koundé. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Rafinha. Balde. Balde going full tilt down the left. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Lookman. And it's played forward. Simeone. Forwards and with intent. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal has been caught there, it's a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Rafinha! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Koke. Koundé. Yamal. Rafinha turns and goes back. Fermin! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Barcelona, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barrios. The message is clear, none shall pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Ferran Torres. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jimenez. Jimenez shifted upfield. Balde. Looks to the other side. Yamal. Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! He's scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Llorente. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Barrios. Barrios. Lookman! And that's past the post.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Pau Kubasi, gently done. Lookman. Barrios. And here's Alvarez! Eric Garcia. Balde. Eric Garcia. Oh, good spread. Yamal chasing after it. Jimenez. And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. And it's Lopez. Fermin done delicately. Lovely feet. Yamal looking to run onto it. It's out for a goal kick. Barrios. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Koundé. Eric Garcia spread out to the left. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
De Jong. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Rafinha, now he's off and running. Simeone. Koundé makes the interception. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Barrios. Jimenez. Lofted upfield. Eric Garcia wins the duel this time. Lookman. Pablo Barrios. Played out wide. Swings it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafinha. De Jong, forwards and with intent. Pedri. De Jong. And it's played forward. Oh, red, nice interception. Llorente. Koke aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. De Jong. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Lookman. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. The keeper. Koke plays it short. Fermin.
it's played forward.
De Jong. Out to the right. Cuts out the pass. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a dangerous ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Balde tries to clear. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's cut it out. Moved on forwards. De Jong could move up a gear here. And here's Lopez. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Alvarez. And nicely intercepted. Yamal.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Barrios. That's been drilled forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. Yamal. Barrios. Koke. Koke shifted upfield. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Lookman. Llorente forwards and with intent. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Eric Garcia playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Jong. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. That's very neat. Yamal's cross. Jimenez can get it clear. That's a nicely weighted pass. Jimenez shifted upfield. Koke. And it's played forward. Vermeer. Pedri forwards and with intent. Oh, just skips past his man. Ferran Torres laid out to the left flank. Danger averted for now. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Shot, surely! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Now he's wondering who wants it.
Now it's Alvarez.
Over to the left.
And it's made its way to him. Pablo Barrios. Ball is over the line. Great chance! And he's there to clear it. Shoots! Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Alvarez! And the ball's come loose here. Bullish header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. De Jong. Balde, head over towards the opposite flank. Lookman. 2 minutes to be added on. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Searching pass he's played there. Moved on forwards. Lookman. That's a cute ball. It's really well cleared. Yep, it's a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Koundé. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Llorente cuts it out. Jimenez. Llorente. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal. De Jong. Koundé. And he goes cross-field. And it's Lopez. Yamal. Yamal!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kubasi. Pedri. Koundé, gently done.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Jimenez. Koke. Llorente. Aim forwards. Fermin. De Jong. Koundé looks to the other side. Fermin. Alvarez. Lookman. Barrios. Koke. Llorente. Koke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jimenez. Koke. Moved on forwards. Proves too strong. Played down the flank. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Llorente climbs up big! Oh, it's come loose. Alvarez chooses to go back. Pau Kubasi with the clearance.
And the keeper has it.
Barrios. Fermin. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's played forward. Simeone played with finesse. Swept in. Fermin. Ferran Torres. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he latch on to this? That's a throw. Ball comes in. It's a mighty effort! No, he can't turn it in. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Balde. Played towards the other side. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Pedri forwards and with intent. And it's Lopez. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
cuts out the pass. Alvarez is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Fermin. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres played out to the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Do have a chance to counter here. Eric Garcia cuts it out. And it's Lopez. De Jong. Koundé.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé, and he goes cross-field. Rafinha. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Balde gets over and intercepts. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Barcelona might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pedri clears it away. And it's Barrios. Rafinha. De Jong. Yamal. Kubasi. Eric Garcia, aim forwards. Koke. Lookman. And it's played forward. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Barrios. Pablo Barrios, spread out to the left. And it's hoisted clear. It's run loose here. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. Fermin. Nice defending, physical and effective. Simeone. Balde does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. Lookman. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Ferran Torres. In with the challenge. Lovely bit of skill. Could try cutting inside here. And it's Barrios. Out to the left it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal. Pedri. Balde. Eric Garcia. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Kubasi. Pedri. Fermin. Pedri. Balde. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Can he get onto this? Alvarez. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Simeone. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Deftly away. That's tidy. Oh, it's come loose. Ferran Torres. Fermin. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Balde. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Jimenez. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Pedri. Rafinha. Rafinha. Clipped into space. Hit into the middle. And they've got rid. Out for a throw. And it's Balde. Simeone makes the interception. Okay, and it's lofted through here. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. De Jong. Kubasi. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He can run onto that. He's found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Kubasi forwards and with intent. Ferran Torres. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Fermin. Rafinha. Balde. Oh, that's nice. Aimed in towards the centre. Llorente. Lookman. Llorente. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, Red, nice interception. De Jong. Koundé. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Balde. Eric Garcia. Ferran Torres. The most accurate pass. Llorente. Llorente, gently done. Ferran Torres. He's got away. Barrios. Thinks one through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, some tackle that. Fermin. Eric Garcia. Spread out to the left. Rafinha chasing after it. Lookman, and he's picked out the run. He's in a great position here. Oh, smashing header! And he's missed it.
Oh, that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Llorente shifted upfield. And it's Griezmann. Barrios. Oh, such a clever touch. De Jong wins the duel this time. Yamal.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jimenez. Simeone, now he's got space here. And nicely intercepted.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And he cuts out the supply. Now then, the ball's come loose. Jimenez. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Koundé shifted upfield. Vermeer. Yamal looks to the other side. Balde. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Balde. Lobbed in behind. Lopez. Jimenez is fouled. Koundé. Yamal. Played towards the other side. Vermeer. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Into the last 5 minutes. Balde. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia, gently done. Oh, a delicate chip through. That looks a good ball through. All Black claims comfortably. Griezmann. Well-timed, excellent interception. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. Vermeer. Rafinha. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Vermeer. Knocks it out wide. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb! It wasn't a great header in the end. Koke. Barrios. Barrios. Oh, he's found support out wide. A chance to play it in. Now here's the delivery. He's overhit it, and it's out of play.
And it's played forward.
Koke.
Eric Garcia.
Balde. Kubasi.
Al Kubasi.
Forwards and with intent. Very nicely done. Now, what about this cross? Yamal.
Eric Garcia.
Fermin. Balde. Fermin. Rafinha.
Ferran Torres.
Over to the left. Balde. Balde charging forward down that flank. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball.